Fall is in the air, and this time of year, people do not file for divorce. Traditionally, in the divorce industry, we find that once it gets to be fall, people rarely file for divorce. A lot of times they wait. They want to get through Thanksgiving, they want to get through Christmas and the holidays and worry about all that divorce stuff in January. And while that's perfectly fine, here's my recommendation is why you shouldn't do that. Everybody is doing that. And so what happens is parties who have existing divorces, they maybe don't want to go to mediation, they don't want to go to court, they don't want to mess with their case during December. People who are looking at divorce also don't want to mess with it during the holidays, and they say, I'm just going to wait and handle all of that in January. And what happens is January is the biggest and busiest month for divorce attorneys. So when you aren't proactive about that, it is very hard for you to get your needs met in your case. And so if you are facing divorce and you think that is coming up and you're thinking, I'm just going to wait until January to mess with it, what I would say is to take 2 steps right now ahead of time in order to be prepared and to make sure that your case becomes a priority. The first tip is to decide what type of case you want to have. I addressed that in a previous post. If you are looking at uncontested, amicable, or a traditional contested divorce, and go ahead and research professionals in your area who can help you with the type of divorce that you want. You can always visit amicabledivorcenetwork.com to view our professionals across the world. And so first, focus on that. Second, once you identify a professional or more than one that you want to meet with, go ahead and get on their calendar. Maybe go ahead and do that for November or December and have that initial consult or retain them, get that information. And then if you want to hit the pause button during the holidays, it's totally fine, but you're ahead of the game in that you already have that attorney, you've already chosen that path, and you're taking the initial steps. That way you're at the front of the pack for January as opposed to being crushed and forgotten in the back. So this will help you get ahead of the game and start off your new year if you're looking at getting divorced on the right foot.